After nearly 2 years of shut-up shops, grounded flights, cancelled concerts, many consumers have been left feeling frustrated and often out of pocket. But lodging a complaint, and more importantly, receiving a satisfactory response, is not always guaranteed.
Yeah, today we're delving into the art of complaining, revealing how to keep you cool and get the resolution that you are after.
We welcome back founder and CEO of Handle My Complaint, Joe Ucukalo. Hi, Joe.
Good morning.
What's the biggest mistake consumers repeatedly make when complaining?
Well, like you mentioned, Kylie, it's been the year or the 18 months for complaints with all of our plans getting cancelled and rescheduled. The biggest mistake people make when complaining is not getting prepared and not doing their research. So that includes doing some research before you buy, buying from a reputable place as an example. And then also when you go to complain, have a look on the internet, see if it's a common complaint for other people. Often people suggest different outcomes that are available for you, and have a look to see what the government is also saying. What are your rights and obligations as well? So get prepared and do the research before you complain.
Okay, now I've got a little list for us, a do list and a don't list. Let's start with the what we should be doing.
So absolutely use the word complaint. So the customer service and the complaint department are different, and most people don't know that. Think of the customer service department as the gateway to the complaints department. So continue to use the word complaint. Say, I want to make a complaint until you get put through to the complaints department. It might take you 6 attempts, but
is this when they
department.
Press 1 for service, press 2 for whatever? If you say the word complaint, that will get you through.
Yes, that's right. And literally it might take you 6 goes to say complaint, and double check if you're with the complaint department. And why this is important is the complaint departments, they're better trained, they're more empowered to be able to give you outcomes. They're usually based in Australia, and most importantly, they need to keep a record of your contact. So customer service doesn't have to do that. And when you have that experience where you've called before and they say, no, we don't have any records, that's customer service. Complaint needs to keep the records. So getting to that department is really important.
I spent 3 days on the phone to call centres with a certain bank last week, and I couldn't get to a decision maker to save my life. You say get to a decision maker, it was impossible.
Larry, you just need to have a few complaining skills. So what that looks like is
preparation. The preparation is key.
Okay. I'll get Carly to do it for me.
So, look, going armed with what outcome you want and putting that to the company as a yes, no, and then asking the question, are you empowered? Can you XYZ give me what I want? And if they say no, which they likely will, then you say who can.
Yeah, okay.
And that they'll usually say, oh, my manager, and then you'll say, well, can I talk to that person? Oh, they're busy right now, and so forth. But you say, I want to talk to that person.
You also stress we should always choose a refund. Are we entitled to one? Are we not entitled to a refund?
Yes, so this is a really great point. According to the Australian consumer law, you have a right to choose the remedy, which I say always choose a refund where there's a major fault. So, for example, if your freezer doesn't freeze, that's a major fault. It's not doing the fundamental thing that it should do, and you as the customer get to choose what outcome. Always choose the refund. And why I say this is you will get your money back. You can choose where you want to shop if you want to buy the same item or a different item. And most importantly, when you buy that new item, your warranty will reset. So you're not dealing with a problem that keeps reoccurring, and they're saying, oh, but you bought that 3 years ago, and you're saying, well, I only got this one 3 months ago. So get a refund.
Okay, now walk us through what we should be avoiding.
Yes, now this is a great list. So don't pay before you complain. As soon as you sense there's a problem, get onto that company and say, I want to make a complaint, and then ask them to put that particular payment on hold until the complaint is investigated and resolved. So your future payments, they'll continue, and make those. Don't let those be disrupted, but don't pay before you complain. Another great tip is don't fall for the delay tactics, which is, like them sending you nonsensical responses or transferring you through to different departments. You really need to be prepared to go go with it to the end of your complaint. And, use the word ombudsman. Don't make empty threats, but know the word ombudsman and use that to get your complaint escalated.
Okay, all really good advice, because people have been doing a lot of shopping in lockdown online, and things have a way of not working out sometimes. Thanks, really good advice.
Thanks, Joe.